What's up, guys? Professor Andre here, and today we're gonna talk about reaction and how it matters very little what happens to you, but it matters a lot how you react to what happens or to what gets thrown at you. So I've read a phrase the other day by Eleanor Roosevelt, and she once said, "No one can hurt you without your consent." And it fits really well into the topic that we're going to talk about today. That is how you react to the things, how you react to the world, how you react to whatever happens dictates a lot more what happens than what actually happened. So there's a cool tale that I always like to share when we're talking about this subject, which is about the snake and the hiker. So guy was hiking one day, and he had his mind like all over the place. He was furious about things that had happened to him at his work, and he wasn't really like focusing on his reaction to those things. He was just focusing on what was happening to him, and he was furious about the situation. And he wasn't looking down while he was hiking, and a snake, he stepped on the snake, and the snake bit him in the calf. And he was so furious everything that was happening to him in his life that as soon as he felt the snake biting him, he looked down the snake. He was furious at the snake. The snake went away from him, and he ran after the snake. And what happens was when he ran after the snake, what he did actually was he helped the poison that the snake bit him on his calf to fluctuate quickly through his body, and that poison killed him before he was able to get to the hospital. Later on, when the doctors did the body exam, they saw that rarely ever that snake kills a human because it doesn't have very strong venom. But if the snake bites you and you exercise a lot, you help actually to deliver the venom through the important parts of your body that actually cause you to die. I think this tale is extremely incredible because it tells us and it shows us a lot of times how we react to a problem actually worsens, makes it worse, or the way that we react can build such a positive thing. There's a saying back home that if somebody gives you a bunch of limes, as if life gives you a bunch of problems, just grab the limes and make it a freaking lemonade. Just grab the problems and build something bigger and better and stronger because of it. And I try every time I get disappointed in life, every time I feel that somebody did something that wasn't fair, that somebody had an action that I extremely disagree, either went behind my back or wasn't faithful to our relationship, I always try to remind myself of the hiker tale, because the last thing that I always try to do is to punish or to run after or to make it harder or to create any type of revenge for the person that brought me any wrongdoing or any harm. Because I know that just like the hiker, you're only going to be helping to spread the venom through your body. And it can maybe not kill you, but it will make you harm. It will make you a lot of harm. So the best thing always, guys, when if we face a challenge, a difficulty, something that has happened to us, we need to focus on where is the anti-venom? How we are going to react to whatever gets thrown at us dictates a lot more and tells a lot more about ourselves than how we react. It's going to show a lot about ourselves. If we search for the anti-venom, it shows a lot about us. If we run after the snake to kill the snake, it also shows a lot about us. So always, what happens to us doesn't mean as much. Many times, if something negative happens to you, that is a beautiful opportunity for you to grow and become a bigger, better, stronger person because of it. Having a growth mindset out of that difficulty will make you, not break you. And always we have to remember of the hiker tale and try to build up when we reach hardships in life, because they will come. Regardless, maybe somebody tried to screw you over, maybe something happened to you, maybe a freaking pandemic happened. How you react is going to be much more important than what happens, what gets thrown at you. I hope this message finds you well. I'll talk to you guys soon.